Namaskar. Today, in this court, we will not question a person. We will question a dream. This is the dream of a self-reliant India, a dream that flies high in the sky. This dream has a name, the Kaveri Engine. For any country, making its own fighter jet engine is a huge achievement. It is a symbol of great power and advanced technology. The Kaveri Engine is exactly that symbol for India. It represents our nation's long and difficult journey towards building its own defense technology. It is a story of hard work, of challenges, and of a refusal to give up. This engine is not just a piece of machinery. It is the heartbeat of India's ambition to become truly independent in the skies. The story of the Kaveri Engine began a long time ago. The year was 1986. India realized a critical need. We were buying fighter jets from other countries, but we were also buying their engines. This was a big dependency. The government of India decided that this must change. A project was sanctioned to design and build an indigenous jet engine. This engine was meant to power our own light combat aircraft, the Tejas. The Gas Turbine Research Establishment, or GTRE in Bengaluru, was given this monumental task. The goal was clear: to create a powerful, reliable, and homegrown engine that would free India from the control of foreign suppliers and give our Air Force a strategic advantage. Why was this so important, you might ask? The answer is simple: security. In times of conflict, foreign countries can refuse to supply spare parts. They can stop supporting the engines they sold us. This can ground our entire fleet of fighter jets. Imagine a situation where our brave pilots are ready, but their planes cannot fly. This is a risk India could not afford to take. The Kaveri project was started to eliminate this very risk. It was a bold step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, long before the term became popular. The aim was to have complete control over our aerial defense, from the aircraft's body to the powerful engine that propels it through the clouds. The initial plan was ambitious. The timeline was set. The first prototype engine was to be ready by 1996, and it was to be fitted into the Tejas aircraft by 2000. The project was named Kaveri, after the sacred river in South India, symbolizing a life-giving force for our nation's defense. The journey started with great hope and national pride. Scientists and engineers across the country dedicated themselves to this mission. It was a declaration to the world that India was entering a very exclusive club of nations, a club of countries that could build the heart of a fighter jet. The path was difficult, but the destination was worth every challenge. Building a jet engine is not like assembling a car. It is one of the most complex engineering challenges in the world. The Kaveri engine faced many technical difficulties. One of the biggest problems was achieving the required thrust. A fighter jet needs immense power to fly at supersonic speeds and perform complex maneuvers. The initial design of the Kaveri engine could not produce the 90 kilonewtons of thrust that the Tejas aircraft required. The engine was heavy, and its performance was not meeting the strict standards of the Indian Air Force. It was a major setback for our scientists at GTRE. Another significant challenge was the technology for the core of the engine. This is called the hot core. This part operates at extremely high temperatures, hotter than a volcano. The materials used must be able to withstand this incredible heat and pressure. India had limited experience in developing such advanced materials and turbine blades. We had to develop special single crystal blades. These blades are a marvel of engineering, but developing them and making them reliable took a very long time. This delay was a critical reason why the project missed its deadlines. The world was watching, and the pressure on our scientists was immense. The high-altitude performance was another hurdle. A fighter jet must perform perfectly in the thin air of high altitudes. The engine must not stall or lose power. The Kaveri engine was tested in Russia at high-altitude testing facilities because India did not have such a facility at the time. During these tests, the engine did not perform as expected. It could not provide stable power under all conditions. This meant more research, more design changes, and more delays. Every problem solved seemed to reveal a new one. It was a true trial by fire for the entire team working on this prestigious project. Finally, there was the issue of integrating the engine with the aircraft. The engine is not a standalone part. It must work perfectly with the aircraft's flight control system, fuel system, and electronics. The full authority digital engine control system, which is the engine's brain, had to be perfected. This system controls the engine's performance automatically. Developing a reliable FADEC system was another major task. Due to these persistent challenges, the government decided in 2008 to use the American General Electric F-404 engine for the Tejas aircraft. while the development of Kaveri continued for future applications. This was a practical decision, but it did not end the Kaveri story. Now, let's look at the world. Which other countries have this power? The technology to build a modern fighter jet engine is a closely guarded secret. It is held by a very small and exclusive group of nations. The United States, with companies like General Electric and Pratt & Whitney, is a world leader. Russia, with its NPO Saturn and Klimov, has a long history of making powerful jet engines. The United Kingdom has Rolls-Royce, a name synonymous with engine excellence. France has Safran, which makes the M88 engine for its Rafale jets. These countries form the top tier. They have invested billions of dollars and decades of research to reach this position. When we look at this elite club, we understand the magnitude of India's effort. India, through the Kaveri project, has tried to enter this very club. While the Kaveri engine did not meet all the requirements for the Tejas fighter, the project was not a failure. It was a massive learning experience. Through this project, India has developed critical technologies. We have learned how to design complex turbine blades, how to manage extreme heat, and how to build sophisticated control systems. This knowledge is priceless. It has put India on the world map as a country with serious capabilities in aerospace engineering. China is another country that has been working hard to develop its own jet engines, like the WS-10. They too have faced many challenges and delays, similar to India. This shows how difficult this field truly is. Even for a country with vast resources like China, it has been a long and slow journey. Japan and some European countries are also part of this group, often working in consortiums. India's journey with the Kaveri engine places it in this league of aspiring nations. We are no longer just buyers, we are creators. We have the foundation to build upon for the future. The Kaveri project gave India a deep understanding of the entire ecosystem. This includes not just the design and manufacturing, but also the testing and certification of an engine. We have built advanced testing facilities in the country now. This means we do not have to depend on other nations for testing our future engines. The Kaveri project has created a pool of highly skilled scientists and engineers who now possess the knowledge to take on future challenges. So while the final product is still being perfected, the journey itself has made India stronger and more capable on the global stage. So what is the future of the Kaveri engine? Is the story over? Absolutely not. The Kaveri engine is being adapted for new roles. The focus has now shifted. The Defense Research and Development Organization is using the Kaveri's technology to develop a new engine for India's unmanned combat aircraft, the GTRE. Unmanned drones do not have the same thrust requirements as a manned fighter jet. The current dry version of the Kaveri engine, which produces about 46 kilonewtons of thrust without an afterburner, is perfect for this role. This is a very smart move. It uses the technology we have developed for a critical future need. There is also a plan to co-develop a new, more powerful engine with a foreign partner. India is in talks with international engine makers like Safran from France. The idea is to use the knowledge and technology from the Kaveri project and combine it with the expertise of a global leader. This collaboration will help us overcome the final hurdles and produce a 110 kilonewton class engine. This new engine could then power India's future fighter jets, like the advanced medium combat aircraft. The Kaveri project has become our ticket to a partnership of equals, not just a buyer-seller relationship. The technology developed for Kaveri has other uses as well. The marine derivative of the Kaveri engine is being developed to power Indian Navy warships. The INS Vikrant, our own aircraft carrier, could one day be powered by an engine born from the Kaveri project. This shows the versatility of the core technology. From the sky to the sea, the Kaveri's legacy is expanding. This is a testament to the hard work of our scientists. They did not give up. They pivoted and found new and important uses for their creation. It is a story of resilience and innovation. In conclusion, the Kaveri engine is a symbol of India's journey towards self-reliance. It is a story of ambition, struggle, and learning. It may not have powered the Tejas as originally planned, but it has laid the foundation for India's future in aerospace. It has given us the technology, the skill, and the confidence to dream bigger. The Kaveri will power our future drones. It will be the basis for our next-generation fighter engines, and it will sail the seas on our warships. The engine that started as a dream in 1986 is now a powerful reality, shaping the future of a strong and Atmanirbhar Bharat.